What's up? This is your boy Lucky Loco. Man, just coming at you to let you know, dude, this is a channel to where I want to expose like breaking barriers, like of the Hollywood scene, the music scene, just people doing good, changing their lives around, places to visit. I want to expose like, businesses that are out there, like the little sizzles and Tacoma or whatever it is out there in Denver, Colorado, man. There's a lot of different places to go to, and I want to be able to reach out and find places for you to find that are Native American, movies, just all this other stuff, man. I still haven't made it to the Martin Scorsese movie. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it looks awesome and the reviews sound cool. And there's a lot of mixed feelings about it. But Hollywood has definitely came a long way from how just the whole like ignorance of thinking that Native Americans are subhuman. It made us really look bad. I mean, like even like back in the day when you go to like the Disney World and stuff like that, the ice capades. I remember there was this Native American ice capade character on there, and then it was like it stopped and it was like, ugh, or like it made it like really like these are what the images that they were teaching the kids. Like, hey man, these people ain't really worth nothing. So what I want to do, and bring up subjects, with the missing and murdered Indigenous women and men, people. There's a really large pandemic on there, and I believe I want to talk about it because there is a pandemic that's going on. So just like how culture, like the whole news, trying to find recognition in the public, in the public's eyes, so you're not demonized every time you see a black person getting pulled over with a so-called broken tail light and getting butchered by the police. An unarmed person, you know what I mean? They're like, oh well, this person had a bag of weed back in '96 and he got a high-speed chase. It doesn't matter, man. I mean, look at all these people that getting demonized when they were the victims. This is what media does. So this is what YouTube allows us to channel a whole different energy, bring up a whole different vibe. That's why I sit there and watch these channels and want to have that voice and going to have that voice of the community of the Native Americans, because there's certain subjects that need to be brought out, man. I know I'm not a big channel and never really plan on becoming a big channel, not becoming a YouTube star, because that's not what I'm planning on doing. What I'm going to do is progress with my business. It's a hard, unforgiving field of being an entrepreneur, and I'm going to bring up stuff like that. But the reason why I want to bring this up, though, is I want to be the person that you can go to about stories about, the community, the culture, the questions, and it's not, like I said, a lot of people are misinformed about the Native American people, the culture. The reason why I started growing my hair back, or even growing it at all, like I had it like a little bit long in prison. When I got out, it was pretty long. I was able to braid it and stuff like that. But I just want to bring awareness of what's going on in the community, because with alcoholism, with drugs, fentanyl, and all this other crazy stuff that's going around, and these seem to be the people that are being targeted. And it's because I just sit in here in Toppenish, you'll see it all day. I'll see relatives, in-laws walking by past here, and there's a lot of traffic going through here, a lot of different truckers, a lot of different, like, just people, and it's unsafe. I mean, even for the men, I mean, it's a crazy world. You don't even see kids walking around here anymore because how unsafe it is. And when you do see a kid walking around, you're kind of blown away by it, because you're like, oh shit, there's somebody who's let their kid out to go out and walk around in these streets. And because when I was growing up, it wasn't so rampant. There was stuff going on, but there was a community that was able to watch out for each other. And I was from an era where you can get spanked by the next person. If somebody was cruising by and they seen you walking by acting cool, smoking a cigarette, they're going to pull over and spank your ass and take your cigarettes and tell your folks. Yeah, go home and tell them that you got spanked. I'm going to tell them as soon as I got home, guess what? They told on me. They're like, hey, they heard you're walking down the street smoking cigarettes. Just certain stuff like that, man. We don't have that bond anymore. We don't have that security blanket. We don't have that where we look out for each other anymore. It seems like everybody's so ignorant and everybody's so quick to just record with the phone and show what's going on instead of running and helping that person. This is the type of people that we're dealing with now. People who don't open up doors for elders. Who don't, it's a crazy world. But the reason why I bring stuff up like this is because I want you guys to have that understanding of me, of my past, and I want to share my culture, and I'm gonna share my culture. I'm sorry, I need to get up on my game of getting things going, man. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I better start writing this stuff down because I'm like all over the place with it in my mind, and then I'll forget about it and move on to the next thing. So I better start writing this stuff down because I have a learning disability, as you couldn't tell, the way I talk, the way I do have a learning disability, so it's hard for me to stay concentrated on certain subjects, and it's been like that my whole life. I don't know, I just own that way. Well, anyways, comment, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna write down the next subject and I'm gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna make another real quick video and start getting into this.